So I'm going to get started, and I think I know everybody here. I met Joan just recently via messaging. And Courtney and I have been friends for years now, and Heather and I have known each other from the gym. And Bobbi and I just really met a couple weeks ago, but I'm so grateful for having this type of venue where I can see other grown-ups, because there was a time where that was like very
There's my cousin Becky.
Hi.
Although, Beck, your name is on there as Jack, which is her son.
Because my son does too many Zoom sessions. I don't have my own name.
Hopefully those will be over soon, right?
Give him my.
No, it's been nice to see other grown-ups. I don't know how you guys feel.
The same.
Ditto.
So I'm really excited to learn about the nails more than anything, because I know that you guys are already, some of you are fans of Bobbi's already, but I have never done these before, and I am dying to know. I know Courtney's dying to know, because we're virgins to Color Street.
Yes.
So we're going to learn how to put these on live right now. And Courtney, did you get a sample?
I did, but I didn't attach them on yet.
Okay.
Oh, cool. All right.
Cool. Maybe we could do it. We could do it all together here. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about Stella and Dot too. I know you guys have been kind of joining us in on the fun on Facebook, and we appreciate that. It's been a lot of fun these last couple days. But thanks again for joining us. Bobbi, if you want to get started.
Yeah, and I
share.
also thank you, and Beth, thanks for putting it all together and everything. And I'm excited to show you. I should tell you, so my favorite part is that, so last night, and I have to apologize for the reschedule of the Zoom. I work still in corporate America, and yesterday we had a power surge in our office. We don't know how it happened, and it basically blew out every override we had, and it blew out our network. And with every single person working remotely right now, it was literally chaos. Like, I was on calls all day. So, and like trying to like take off my nail polish and like take care of the kids. I texted Beth. I was like, Beth, I'll be there if you need me to be there, but like, it's crisis mode. So thanks for rescheduling. But so I had taken off my nail polish, and this morning Alice came down. She goes, "Ooh, mommy." She's like, "Why are your nails all plain?" Like, she was like disgusted. Because I think they just have gotten used to it. I'm not, and Becky's my cousin, and Joan is a bud of mine from high school. So like, they can attest I am not a glam girl. So the fact that like I can do this is, if that tells you anything, I'm not a high maintenance, I'm not a glam, you know. I did used to get gels done because I have genetically weak nails, and I'll show you guys, you'll be able to tell. I do put a layer of clear, like real thin clear gel, just because my nails break so easily. It has nothing to do with Color Street, just genetically. Becky and my mom had really beautiful, long, gorgeous nails. I did not inherit those. I inherited my English side, their nails. So anyway, I know, Beth, I know you have a commitment. So do you want to just dive in, and I'll just get right into it?
I am dying to learn about the nails. So please share the nails. And then I know that for me, what I'm going to be talking about is really what you want to see from Stella and Dot, because I know most of you on right now have been kind of playing along all week, but there's things that I can show you better, show you how they work live, which is sometimes, easier to understand than a picture on Facebook. So we're going to try to keep it short. Don't worry about me. I am dying to know how to do this.
Okay, cool.
I am not a DIY person either.
Yeah, and I will tell you, so Joan actually was into Color Street. It's a whole long story, but she does the most beautiful nail fees, which is why she had such great tips to that one post. So Joan, if there's anything I say, like, just jump in and remind. She's more of a Color Street veteran than I am. So so I wanted to show you a couple quick little sort of tools of the trade. Everything that, I will say that I did the voting, and it literally came down to, so this is called Capitol Hill. I don't know if I can, let me flip this. I have my phones because it'll be easier to, can you guys see? That's Capitol Hill. It's like weird looking at me twice.
And just so you know, if you guys want to see something up close, you can pin the picture of the person that you want to see up close, and that
That's my godson, Charlie. Hi, Charlie boy. Isn't he the cutest? And then this is nuclear fusion. This, these are ombre effects, and I will say that these are the most underrated of our Color Street styles, because I think in the packaging, they look kind of like people can't understand what they look like on the nail. And every time I've ever put one on my nail, I'm like, that looks super cool. That one didn't get as much love. And nobody was feeling you're cordially invited, although this is like going to be my next, when nobody's voting, this is my next set, because it's like this super pretty summer sparkly situation. So those didn't get as much love, but then it came down to my absolute favorite of all time, which is this glitter. It's called Tokyo Lights. It's one of our classic styles. And Joan, this has been, Tokyo Lights is always around, right? Like
it's like an original. It's always been like the #1 set. It is.
I call it the gateway glitter, because when people are like, oh, I'm into plain, I'm simple. You just tried Tokyo Lights one time and you're like, psych, just kidding, glitter every day, all day. I'm a huge glitter fan.
Just to let you know, I don't have Tokyo Lights, but I do have a set of French Tokyo Lights.
Oh yeah, that was a couple years ago, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I still have.
I do have some Tokyo Lights in my stash if you need it. So, and then Mardi Gras, which is this really pretty purple with like blue flecks. And so anyway, I've done Tokyo Lights. It's my all-time favorite style. That got a lot of love, as much love as Mardi Gras, but I'm gonna go with Mardi Gras since I haven't done the thing yet. And also a lot of the Color Street sets, I'm gonna turn this one around so you guys can see my nails. Oh, I gotta flip my camera. Did I flip my camera? Okay. Can you guys see that okay? Because I want you to be able to see my nails as I'm doing it. Does that make sense? But everything that you really need comes in the package. So you don't need a lot of extra special tools. You don't really need any extra tools at all. So it comes in this really cute packaging. It's got all your instructions and everything. It comes with a nail file. Every single one comes with a nail file and your prep pad, which is just basically an alcohol swab. So I also use just regular alcohol swabs too. And then the strips themselves. And I'll show you what that looks like when I open it. I will say that a lot of times I usually start at the end and work forward, which is how do you take off your Color Street? A lot of people, because it lasts so long, they assume that it's really hard to also take off, which it's not. The solids are, you just non-acetone, you just wipe and gone, right? Becky's a big fan of the solids. I took them off of my toes last night, literally like 2 swipes and they're gone. I will say that glitters can be a little bit trickier. So if you are a glitter fan, I would recommend investing in these little clips here on Amazon for a pack of 10. I think it's like $4. They're so cheap. And I just use a little like cotton round. I usually cut it in half. And then this I swear by, this is called Mineral Fusion. Joan, do you use Mineral Fusion?
No, but I've been dying to get it. I still have a little bit of polish left, so that will be my next purchase.
Yeah, Mineral Fusion, it's not a Color Street product. You can just get it on Amazon, but it is really good for your nails. It is non-acetone, and you can take off all Color Street with any non-acetone, but this Mineral Fusion is really, really good for your nails. And I've had a lot of my friends and family who've started to use this that have said that their nails are so much healthier. So this is my now go-to. So that's really it by way of tools to take off your nail polish. By way of putting on your nail polish, it's basically 3. Pair of scissors to open your packet. I do recommend a rubber tip cuticle pusher, but you don't need it. Your fingers are your best tools. And then a nail file of any sort. I love a glass nail file. It's really good for your nails because it doesn't rip your nails. It actually helps keep the proteins intact in your nails, and it actually can bind the nail polish itself to your nail when you're using the glass nail file. So those are all the tools that you need. So without further ado, and Becky actually has seen me do a couple of these at this point, and inevitably at some point she chimes in and tells me that her husband is timing me. Because is he timing me, Beck? probably.
Yeah, I'll start the timer. I'll tell him
Yeah.
to start.
So, but in the packet, so I just open it up. In the packet you get the 2 strips, and each strip has 8 individual fingers, so everybody can get the best size. So the first thing you want to do is, and hey Dawn, actually I was chatting with Dawn. Dawn said she has wider nail beds, is just measuring your nail. Can you guys see that okay? I've only ever done the Facebook Live, so shout out if you can't see it. So you just want to figure out what is the best size for your nails. I will tell you, at this point, I've done it enough that I know the second biggest one for me is my thumb. These 3 are my middle 3. And then the second to smallest is my pinky. So those are all I need for all 10 of my fingers. And I'll show you that in a second. Here's the trick. I will say that this is a unguaranteed method. So now you have all these other strips and you're like, what am I going to do with these? You can use them on your toes. I just did my toes with a regular set. I use the biggest for my toes. So you can reuse these, but they're not guaranteed for more than one use. So keep this sleeve. This is actually the trickiest part, is putting it back into the packaging. But if you can, put it back into the packaging. And do you guys have straighteners? You guys have curly hair but wish it was straight hair that wish it was curly, right? All you do is you take your straightener, and actually Becky got me this for my birthday. This is a food resealer, but it's the same concept, right? It's just I just burnt myself. Same concept. And you just hold it on there, because it is 100% real nail polish. So the moment that it hits the air, it will start the drying out process. So if you don't reseal it, it will dry out. So that's really key. So got a good seal on that, and then I can reuse that going forward. But again, that's not corporate approved. It's only guaranteed for one use.
And I also put it in the freezer as like a added security, like from it not getting any type of air exposure.
Yes, that's a great tip. Yeah, I actually haven't done that yet, Joan. For some reason, I have an irrational fear of it just freezing on me.
Actually, it doesn't. Like when I take them out, because you want them to get down to room temperature before actually using them. Mm-hmm. But by the time I actually prep my nails, like pushing the cuticles back, filing and all that, they're already ready to be used.
Perfect. So I just used regular alcohol, but again, you can use the prep pad that comes. If you remember nothing else, this is what you need to remember. Always, always, always start with your pinkies. Always, because your best tools are your thumbs. So you don't want to start with your thumbs. And it's a little counterintuitive because you're so used to, when you're painting your nails, you do one hand, then you let it dry, you do the other hand. But when you're applying Color Street, you're going to work both hands simultaneously. So I'll show you 2 different ways that you can do it. One is, so you just peel off that top layer, that little plastic piece, detach it from the cardboard, and you want to just line it up as close to, but not on top of your cuticle. So and because they're 95% dry at this point, if you don't get it right the first time, no big deal. Just gently lift it up and replace it down until you have the right, sort of the right placement. Can everybody see that okay? Nod your head, yep. All right, so you just give it a little bit of a gentle push, or pull rather, to make sure there's no wrinkles. And then see how I'm just using my thumb to perforate the edges. Work from the outside and work your way in. Now I have short enough nails, to be honest with you, a lot of people have short enough nails that you can get, so that's it. That's done. Can you guys see that okay? So that my pinky is done. Is this,
that looked really easy. That almost looked too easy.
Yeah, it's not, it's not, there's no tricks. So now I'm gonna take this up, this is just the other half of of that same strip. And now I'm gonna go to my other, and you'll notice, do you see how this one's like a little bit, I'm sorry that, I don't know why it's all blurry. But do you see how this is like a little bit wider than that last one? So again, I'm gonna put it on my nail, again, close to, but not on top of your cuticle. Very, very important, because if you put it on top of your cuticle, then it'll start to peel, or as your nail grows, like it'll get caught in your hair and stuff, so it's important. But do you see how there's like a little excess there hanging over the edge? So again, I'm just gonna use my God-given tools, my thumbs, to perforate it. See how that's like hanging over there? So I'm just gonna, so you don't really need a perfect size. Some people get a little bit anxious, like, oh, it's not the right size. It's, you know, and you just gently remove any of the excess, and that's it. So now both of my pinkies are done. So far, so good. So some people do use the filing technique. I don't, so I'm not going to show you because I'll probably screw it up. But another technique I actually just learned recently to get a good seal on the tip of your finger is you take off that plastic piece, and then you cut your nail strip in half. If you don't take off that plastic piece first, it makes it very difficult to detach it from the cardboard, this little cardboard piece. But this makes it easy to sort of get a nice seal on the edge. So now I'm going to do my ring fingers. And see, you want to get a nice good seal. So if you use your cuticle pusher, get a nice seal around the edges. And again, so now I'm just folding it underneath my nail to get a really good seal on the tips. And because it's 95% dry at this point, you can go right back and do whatever you need to do, but you still have a little play with it, so you can remove it. So that's another technique you can use, again, to get a nice good seal on the tip of your finger. Sometimes this one in particular, and I think, Joan, you put this as a tip, that some of the ones that have the bigger glitters in it, like right at the tip, see, I didn't do a good job getting that centered. Oops, I didn't do that gently enough. They're really forgiving those. So see, I actually ripped that, but it's not gonna affect the final look. So I'm just gonna reapply that. See, I ripped it, but like, you can just get it back on there pretty easily. And again, I'm just folding it under and then using my thumb to remove the excess. So if you get one of those big glitter chunks towards the edge, don't try to just pull it off because it'll pull. See how this one, see, that's a big glitter chunk. So after this fully sets, I'm gonna go back in with a nail file or a nail clipper and just clip that one off, because if I pull it off, it'll pull off that whole tip there. So we'll come back to that. So anyway, you just kind of just cruise along, do each one, and you're working both hands at the same time. So,
You know, there have been plenty of times when I've had to stop midway to like change a diaper, so I can't do that with wet nail polish.
yeah, and it is, so I would not like go and start washing dishes or gardening right away. Give it like maybe, I don't know, what would you say, Joan, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes? But really, I mean, it's dry to the touch. So like changing a diaper, petting your animal, you know, putting laundry away, putting your dishes away.
I always just put mine on like right before bed, because I know when I'm in bed, I'm not going to wet my hands or put lotion on. So when I wake up in the morning, it's fully cured and I can do any necessary touch-ups in the morning.
Yeah, and so when Joan's saying necessary touch-ups, like sometimes you just need, because where you're detaching it, sometimes like that might feel like a smidgen of a rough spot. So just take a nail file, and you can do it, you know, right here I can do it. Like you can, you know, just smooth it out.
Or even the glitter that you were mentioning, like taking
right here's
clippers to.
Yeah, you can just sort of smooth that out. I just wouldn't pull it off. So again, so I don't know if Becky's husband is still timing me or not. I can, especially when I'm not talking and doing it, I can do it in 10 minutes. if that. So, do you guys, anybody who hasn't used Color Street before have any questions while I'm finishing it up? Or Becky and Joan who've used it before, do you guys have any other tips?
I put a lot of the tips in your post.
Yeah, they were great, Joan. They were awesome.
Thank you.
You are a pro. You're like my sensei. How you feel? Joan's pregnant. June, when are you due?
November.
How you feeling?
I'm good, much better. It's just, oh, it's been a little stressful at work since my one assistant property manager, she gave her notice. So,
no.
and it's not gonna be easy to replace because I really liked her.
Oh, that sucks. So again, just real quick, just wanted to point out, so if it's hanging onto your skin in any spot, whether it's your cuticle or over on the sides, just make sure that you use your thumb to remove that, because that'll catch. But even if it catches, like let's say you didn't do it right, Color Street is so forgiving. You can use a nail file, you can use a little nail polish remover to smooth out those spots. So it's so easy. And I will say the hardest part about Color Street is your last thumb. That last thumb. But that's why we use the cuticle pusher. So that'll help me, because I don't want to use my one thumb and then accidentally screw up the other one. Beth, what do you think? Is this harder, easier than you thought?
I'm a little worried about screwing it up, but I feel like this is going to be life-changing for me, because when I get my toes done, it's like a therapeutic kind of spa experience where sometimes I'll take a nap, sometimes I'll watch the TV, sometimes I'll answer emails, but when I get my nails done, I feel like I'm just watching the clock. Do you guys feel that way? Like you just want it to be over. I just feel like I can't do anything, and it's not like I never make an appointment, so it's not like I'm friends with the person. I can't even talk to her. So for me to be able to do these while I'm doing something else, I think it's a game changer. So I feel like I just need to just do it, and even though I'm probably going to screw up, I'm probably going to screw up my first time. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, and you know what? I will say, it definitely gets easier the more you do it. You just get more comfortable with it. You get more familiar with sort of how forgiving it is. But let me show you this. Do you see this thumb right here? That last strip was just a little bit, I didn't have enough. My one thumb is significantly longer apparently than the other. But watch, I'm just gonna give it a quick file. I don't have nail clippers on me at the moment. I'm just gonna file that down, and then that'll be good to go. You won't even be able to tell. So you can just real easily, so Beth, don't be afraid. It's very forgiving.
I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give myself a chance, to give myself the grace that I'm probably gonna screw it up the first time, and that's okay. I am the type of person that even screws up scrapbooking and
yeah, it is
projects for the kids. I'm not that mom that is good at that stuff. So I watch you and I'm like, oh my gosh, she makes it look so easy. But I know that I'm gonna have to do it a couple times. Once I get confident with it, I think I'll be good at it.
So here's my biggest tip if you are anxious. So many people are, they will default to say I'm a plain girl, give me your palest pale, give me your solid. I will say that the solids are, just because you can see everything, you can see if there's a wrinkle, you can see if you teared it. I just remember how I tore that one?
Yeah.
But you can't even tell. The glitters are much more forgiving. So I recommend that if you're new to Color Street, just start with a glitter. And there's so many, and you won't even, something like this, the coral, this is Your Corally Invited. The actual underneath part is the same as Caribbean coral. It just has a very slight little glitter to it. It's not enough glitter that all of a sudden people think that you're a stripper or something. You'll be fine. So So I would recommend like starting with a glitter and then try your solids.
So I guess my question is, do you have like a clear glitter? Because I've never done glitter. I've never done glitter like on my nails. I think I did like a New Year's Eve. I might have done like this nail.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just turn off this camera because what am I doing?
So I might be like the clear glitter. That might be
Now I have a whole bunch of them here. Hold on a second. So we have a couple different options. So you can actually do like a solid, and then we have different overlays. So these are like, this is called dripping in diamonds. So if you actually look at it upside down, like this would be your cuticle. So it looks like your fingers have been like dipped in glitter. I'm not,
And I actually posted a picture of my previous.
the one that you just had, right?
Yeah.
What was that? Less flip, bitter, more glitter.
No, it was red, white, and beautiful. It's actually
yeah.
But that's a clear one that had red and blue glitter at the tips. So
I know. Beth, I need to get your like lighting. I'm struggling with the lighting. Like here, this is called less bitter, more glitter. It's like a pink and blue dip. And then this one's really pretty. It's called rose gold. It's called Coming Up Rose Gold. Becky just got this as one of her hostess rewards. So you'll see people, and I can post some pictures of that where people will take, you know, like this is called aubergine, and then they put like a clear glitter over it, and or like maybe they just do an accent nail. Or to be perfectly honest with you, a couple manicures ago, I did a solid, and I didn't like there were some wrinkles and stuff. I didn't love the way I looked. I just did a bad job at it. To be honest with you, I was drinking in my driveway. And so I just threw one of the clear glitters on top, and I was like, okay, it looks fine now. The other thing you can do, if people love like an accent nail or a little design, these are also clear overlays. Like this one is called polkadot.com. So they're clear. So whatever solid you put on underneath, it will come through. Like this one's called Between the Lines. That one's really cool because you can like put it in different ways, and like you can make X patterns, you can make horizontal patterns. This one's called Palm Before the Storm. And then this one's called Plaid About You. So these are all clear overlays. So you can get a solid, and then it also will help make the solids last longer too, because it actually acts as like an additional top coat.
And how long do you have to wait for the first layer to dry before you can put that layer on? You don't?
Do you wait, Joan? I've never waited. You just put it right on.
I was just like, as soon as I put it on, like I would put like one coat on all of my nails of the one, and then just go back with like the second layer and put on top. So
okay,
you can go like back to back.
Yeah, like I would do like my whole hand of my solid and then my whole hand of whatever overlay.
All right. Well, I think I know what I want to try.
Yeah, which one?
I want to try the rose gold glitter. That looks cool.
It's
and then
really
like a light pinkish, whitish plain, but I want to do the palm trees over it.
Yeah, and you know what? This one
that'd be cute together or no? Tell me, steer me the right way.
I told you, take risks.
This is actually Becky's all-time favorite. She and I affectionately just call it the salt. This is called Himalayan salt. It's like this really pretty pastel pink. Is really pretty, and that would look awesome with the palms over top of it.
Yeah. Do you have the ones where they're like all different colors? Like they go like ombre this way? So
yeah, they're not.
How do you do that?
One set. That's like that one graphic that I post.
Yeah.
That's like a series of individual sets. So like.
Would a beginner be doing that?
Yeah. It's again. I would not start with solids personally. Just like give yourself like the confidence to be like, I just put on a whole set.
Okay.
It looks great. It's awesome. You know, pick one of the, like there's one, let me see if I have it here. Like this one, for example, this is called Only in Vegas, but it's got a really, I don't know if you guys can see, it's got a really faint shimmer to it. Same with your Corley Invited. Like you don't have to go with this as your first glitter. Like people always laugh. I always joke that my favorite color is glitter. So for me, this is normal. But like this was Becky's gateway glitter. This called Ibiza Nights. It's like this really pretty purple. So you can do a little bit of a glitter without it being. This is another one. This one's gorgeous on. The packaging doesn't do it justice. This is called Check Me Out. It's like this really pretty pale pink. It always looks different in the packaging, but again, it's just got like a really sort of just a subtle glitter. Or we also have ones that are called have a shimmer finish. Let me show you one of those. This is, Beth, I would start with one of these too. If you're not like, Bobbi, stop it with the glitter. I'm not doing glitter. This is called At the Plaza. Can you see how this has like a little bit of a sheen or shimmer to it?
That is definitely up my alley right there.
Yeah, you would love this one.
I would sign me up for that one.
Yeah, so like New York Minute is another one. At the Plaza, Holy Toledo. I think that's the only shimmer I have right now. But you can, and also the cool thing is that like a lot of our styles go together. Like, so like I said, like your Corally Invited, the undertone of it is the same as Caribbean coral. So like if you love like a little accent nail or something, like we have, this is called Hue Do Hue. This is like a design, but like a lot of people actually, Joan, I think you're wearing this right now. This is called Greeking Out. Like I've seen a lot of people combine that. See how that like makes the blue in that one pop?
You want me to show my nail fee right now?
Yeah.
We do.
So this is.
So that's, so Joan actually has 3 on there. Her ring finger is called Moon River. And then Greeking Out, and then her pointer or her middle finger is a retired style. What's that called, Joan?
Crystal Cave.
Crystal Cave, yeah. So it's really versatile in that way. You know, you don't have, and they're always buy 3, get 1 free. So you don't have to, you know, like I always say, like buy the 3 that you want and then make the 3rd one like a stretch. Like, okay, like maybe I'll try a design, or maybe I'll try that glitter, or maybe I'll try that shimmer. Because there's nothing to lose. And you know, that one was free. And if you don't like it, reseal it, give it to a girlfriend and say, this one wasn't my jam. And, you know, no big deal.
Yeah, I think that's really fun, Joan, what you have. And when I see other people with that kind of cool stuff with like, well, like, you know, either the ombre ones or like one that's like got a checker on it or something.
Also,
I think it's really fun and different. And why not like have that going on? It kind of like would brighten up my mood, I think, if I had something fun like that.
But this is also a super cool one. So it's not ombre on each finger, but it goes from like a dark pink to a light pink. This is called Coral Bay. I love this one.
That's cute.
It's actually the only one that my husband has ever gotten excited that I've worn. He's like, no, I really like that. Is very understated. So
you know, like with something like that, even though it shows you like the shape of the nails, you can like put it on horizontally.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Just put it on like the way.
So we need to have another Zoom when we all get our stuff.
Yeah.
If you guys don't mind. I mean, I would like another Zoom. So we can actually like figure out how we're going to put these all on.
And you know what, honestly, the other cool thing is like, did you see that nail fee that I posted where they layered 2 sets together? Where it was, it's called Only in Vegas, and then your Corally Invited on top. And it made this like really pretty bronzy coppery tone. This one, it's called Underground Magic. I personally am not a huge like black nail polish. Like it's taken me a while to get into black nail polish. But this one, every time I see somebody layer something on top of it, like I don't have it on hand. It's called Glamsterdam. It's like a light purple. I don't know if Becky has, it's like one of her favorites. Sometimes she has it on. Do you have Glamsterdam one? No?
No, but I love that one.
Yeah, but you put like that light purple one on top of this one, and it creates this like really pretty like purple, like deep to light purple. They're so versatile in that way. You can mix and match, and the thing is because they're not real expensive. If you hate it, just use nail polish, take it off. It's not like a tattoo.
So what is the price? It's $13 a set, right?
So
right?
Yeah, and it's the same price point for our pedicures, and also we have the petites for like smaller nails or little girls. My girls actually use the regular sets. They just use the smaller, like the pinky size. But so the price range is $11 for the solids, and then $12 for glitters, 13 for the designs, and 14 for the, we also have the French manicure sets. But the French manicure sets are always buy one, get one free. So it comes down to $7 for a French manicure set. And then you also have, like, we also have the, it's clear as day. This is a Color Street, just a top coat, just a clear top coat. You can also use your top coat of choice if you want to, but you don't need it. Each color strip has a base coat, a color coat, and a top coat in it. But
Cool.
Becky, I think, made that comment, you know, sometimes people add an additional top coat, just, you know, a little longer lasting.
Yeah. Well, I think you kind of know what I'm leaning toward. Does anybody else have any questions or anything? And if they want to look at all the colors, they can click that link, right? And
yeah, I will say, so right now we are dealing with the craziest time ever. So Color Street has actually grown 250% year over last in 2 months because of all of the salons being closed, because of, you know, it was featured on the Today Show, you know, it's just been, and we're manufactured in New Jersey. So like a lot of these kind of products, I think like are manufactured overseas, but like shipped from the United States. This is manufactured from start to finish in Clayton, I think it's Clayton, New Jersey. So they're also working at 50% capacity because of social distancing. And so our stock has been really hit. It's been crazy trying to keep stock in. It's flying off the shelves. So if there's a style that you see that's out of stock online, just send me a message because I might have it in my stock personally that I could sell you directly. So if you want to buy it right online, that's totally fine. But if there, the only thing I can't do is I can't combine, like if you bought 2 online and you buy 2 from me, like that's 2 separate things. So I can't do the buy 3, get 1 free on that. But yeah, I'd be more than happy to sell you stuff from my stock if the style that you want is not online. And thank you for understanding that. It's been nuts.
Yeah, I know. It's been crazy. Well, I'm grateful that we have an option, and I know I'm never going back to the nail salon. I'm excited.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you convert me, this is going to be a miracle because I told you I wasn't going to do this.
I know. All along, Heather's like, no, Bob.
No, like I love you, and like
and I'm cool with that.
I'll comment on your post, and I'll think
love
you're
you
so
for
cute.
it.
But no, my nails have never ever in my entire life looked like this. I've been an acrylic, gel, now the dip.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, my sister's a dermatologist. She's like, get your hands out of that gel machine. So now I'm thinking I'm getting cancer on my hands. I got my hand, like, but I am getting those nails done. I am telling you this, they have never looked this good. So, and I always told people, oh no, I just have bad nails. It has nothing to do with all the gel and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. That's BS because these babies are solid and growing and they're not peeling. So I did try it once so far. And I am going to,
let it go.
Well, you know, kitchen counter, you know, all the girls like, oh no, you're doing it wrong. Oh no, let me try this. Oh, so do it by yourself. Because you don't need the 20, 18 and 16-year-olds opinion as you're doing it. But we only did 2 nails and it was easy and it did stay on a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the nails that it was on, I have to be honest, I didn't use nail polish, which I will but eventually when it started to wear away, then I picked at it. But those nails are in great shape because it's not all that chemical. It's just nail. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I never in a million years thought that I would say I'm actually going to give it a real college try, but I am going to do it.
Yay, Heather.
So I'll report back.
Well, you inspired me, Heather. I'm going to do it too. And I'm excited. I really am. Because the thought of going to the nail salon and putting myself in a bubble like that they're supposed to, we're going to have to be in.
But like you said, I agree with you. The pedicure, I'm never going to give that up. That's relaxing.
Yeah,
but this is always like, and then switch your hand and da-da-da, and who's waiting behind you. And it's not relaxing.
No.
So, and I love the fact that, and another reason why I never polish my nails at home.
Able to sit there while you're watching, whatever. Yeah.
I'm not a DIYer. I have no scrapbooks because that's stressful to me. All that stuff is not my cup of tea. So I'm worried about this, but why I never polished my nails is because I could never wait long. I'm too impatient and I have way too much to do to wait for fingernails to dry. Like, so this is why I like it the most. They're dry right away. So I'm going to do it.
All right, we're going to stay in touch on this. We definitely are. I'm excited. I'm going to shift gears a little bit just because I don't want to keep you too long. I'm going to just talk.
Thanks, Beth, by the way.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Thank you.
Look at me. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting patiently. I'm going to talk real quick. I know you guys have been, I think most of you have been on the Facebook group, correct? Is there anybody that hasn't been? Is everybody that's here that's been on the Facebook group? Oh, is everybody here also been on the Facebook group?
Yeah.
I know Courtney's been on it and Dawn. Okay. So you guys have kind of seen all my favorites and stuff. I do want to just highlight a few pieces that your friends in the community that we're in right now have liked as well. So you can see them up close. Heather, you're a statement necklace girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how I know that, but I do. I don't know if that's from the group or from before. I know what Courtney likes because she's a longtime customer. And then what else here? Is it Betsy?
Oh, yeah. You can just call her Jack. She'll respond.
I'm not going to call her Jack. But Betsy, what's like your favorite item in your jewelry box?
I'm a big stud girl. I like stud earrings.
Okay, cool. And I feel like I know Joan's style a little bit. But Joan, is there anything else that you'd like to add? Like, what's your favorite item in your jewelry box? Are you still there?
Sorry, I'm here. I'm kind of getting dinner ready, so I got back. I'm sorry, what was your question?
Well, I kind of know your style a little bit by what you've been kind of shopping on and looking at, but what else, like what's your favorite couple items in your jewelry box?
Oh, from Stella & Dot or?
In general, like what do you feel like you wear a lot? What are you drawn to?
I don't wear as many necklaces. Like my necklaces tend to be a little bit more on the simpler side. I mean, occasionally I'll have like the long beads and anything like with big
stallions,
like pendants.
Okay.
Pendants, but I love like earrings, like kind of flashy earrings. Like I can range from just simple studs or just something nice and flashy, and bracelets.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm just going to go over a few items then, so we don't run out of time. And I know Dawn's on here as well, and I know what she likes as well. But first, I wore this necklace here because this is one of our new statement necklaces. So I wanted to kind of show this piece and also just talk a little bit about Stella & Dot. So we actually design all of our products in-house. So a lot of different jewelry manufacturers, what they do is they pull pieces that they like from different lines and then put it together. And we actually have a designer who sketches everything and draws everything and then brings it to life once it's perfect. So the reason why I wanted to highlight this piece is because you can kind of see the craftsmanship to it. And these are all different coins that she found in an antique market in France. And then she designed it to become a necklace. And Heather, I thought you might like this because it's a statement piece. You can have more of this non-flashy side that still has a lot of detail, or you can kind of bling it out, and this one has a little bit more bling on this side.
Both sides.
Yeah, so you can wear it either side, and we have lots of choices on length. So you can kind of wear it all the way down here. I wore this black simple shirt so you could see how it pops on black. But even if you just had on like a sundress where it was kind of an open neck, it looks really sharp, and we have a little tan going on too. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to show that piece. And then for more of the delicate statement girls, I wanted to show this really fun, colorful initial. So can you kind of see all the rainbow colors? I mean, you'll like this, Bobbi, because it's kind of glittery. But it's all actually, it's called the rainbow initial. And so it's a little bit oversized, which is kind of fun. And you can put it on a gold or silver chain. I have it on a gold chain, but that also looks really cute on black or white. And it's just, you can layer it with anything. So if you have a simple piece, like this is our Covet collection, which is our 14 karat gold collection. But if you have a simple piece like this, you can kind of layer that with this little piece here. So these are just some easy summer pieces as well. For flashy earrings, you guys have seen me wear these. These are my favorite right now. You see the zipsels?
I love those.
Love those.
They are so light. Well, I have our little studs on, so I know Betsy likes studs. I want to show you the colorful stud first. And then this is kind of the more flashy one, Joan, and I know Courtney will like this too.
Yeah, I already.
This would be good for Italy, Courtney, to wear with your cute little outfits.
I love it.
They're super, super light, and they have a post here, so you don't have to worry about it pulling. And really the nice thing about a white statement earring is that whether you're wearing black or any color under the sun, it's gonna match. So that's kind of nice. You don't have to really try to match an outfit. You can just always know that they're gonna look good.
Love those.
Another statement earring that we have is the Pegasus earring. This comes in 3 colorways. It comes in gold, silver, and pink. But again, look how sharp these are.
I love those too.
I know, aren't they great? Just,
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, Joan, you were saying you like big earrings for summer. I kind of love like a big, like if you're gonna wear, you know, even a graphic tee and you don't want to wear a necklace, sometimes just like a big fun earring always makes
Yeah,
it
I never would have
good.
thought to match that together.
This one as well is our hoop. And this one has been a crowd favorite with you guys. Is this hoop here has been a favorite, as well as this Roman chandelier has been a favorite. So the Roman chandelier is turquoise.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then you can also do this one with a little bit of turquoise, but these are really fun. And I love hoops for summer because summer tends to be a little bit more casual. And hoops to me are just kind of a statement piece, but a little bit more on a casual thread.
How many inches are those?
I would say they're a good 3.
Awesome.
So when I saw these initially, I'm like, I'm going to be 48 this week. And I'm like, can I wear these? And then I put them on and I'm like, I can totally wear these. They're big, but they're not like, they're still like have enough design to them that they're not like, you know, super flashy. I think they're super sophisticated. Yeah. So I love them. And again, in the summertime, I just think hoops.
I love those.
Fun. And then I wanted to put these on because if you want just a little pop of color, like, so if you wear a lot of black and white and you want to do a little color for summer, turquoise is like every girl's best friend. Turquoise looks good on everybody.
Bought those in white and I loved them.
Yes. They are so good and so light, right, Courtney?
Yeah. Do you see these?
Oh, those are so pretty.
Yes.
So
those are crowd favorite too.
I love these. Can you see them? And I just wore them with like a little gray jumper and got so many compliments. I love these. They're pink.
And again, they're post. They got a great post. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're so light. They didn't pull my lobes or anything.
Yeah. So when I started almost 10 years ago, I couldn't make it to the appetizer in our earrings. Like I would have the earrings on and it would be like, oh my God, I got to take these earrings out of my ear. They're like killing me. And we have given them so much feedback, and we've gotten so good at our earrings that literally they don't hurt your ear. You know, sometimes cheap earrings also like start to itch.
Yes.
These earrings last forever. They don't itch, and they are just like the super, super comfortable.
What are the posts made out of, Beth? Typically
surgical steel or sterling silver.
Okay.
So these are the hammered hoops. Can you see these okay?
Yeah, those are pretty.
These are my #1 selling hoops, and they come in gold, silver, rose gold, and they come in a larger size. And the way they work is they go through the ear and they sit like this. And my stud girls love these because they're very simple, but they're kind of an update to like a basic hoop. And they're super, super light. So I wanted to show those.
Those are really pretty.
And then for my stud friends, I wanted to show you these earrings are half off when you spend $50. They have a little pink stone to them. So just to show you size-wise in my ear, you can kind of see just like a little update for summer to have a little bit of a blush color versus just wearing your simple, you know, everyday studs. These little ear climbers are so much fun. They're silver and they have little stars on them. So Heather, your girls would eat these up. If you want to think about, I don't know if you have birthdays coming up for them, but they go up the ear like that. You see those?
So cute.
Again, super easy to wear. And then even these little, usually young girls like a lot of studs too. So like these little studs here are coming silver and gold, and you can wear them all the way up into your holes up here and up here. And then these studs are a white stone, natural stone, and they also come in a dark stone. Everything's hypoallergenic, lead-free, and nickel-free.
Oh, good.
And even if like you guys are like, oh my gosh, Beth, I jumped in a pool and I ruined them, we'll just send you a brand new pair. So a really good customer service. And I've been doing this 10 years. I'm not going anywhere. So you can feel really confident that you're going to get the right thing. Just so I can show a couple pendants for Joan. I did show this in our group. But can you kind of see this one here?
Is that the enamel one or is that the?
This is the actual, it's stone. It matches those earrings. But you can also get it, it's reversible. So you could do gold or you could do the stone. But it also comes in plain gold, silver, rose gold. So if you don't like the stone, this is great because if you just want like a simple pendant, it just kind of hangs down here and it goes with everything. It's super simple to wear. The other pendant I wanted to show you will also fill the bucket for Heather because it's a statement piece, is this beautiful new necklace that has these most gorgeous lilac and mint color. So it's a 3-in-1. So you can wear just the beads, okay? Or you could just wear the pendant, which is really sharp. It kind of has like a tribal feel to it.
Are they detachable, Beth?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can wear them individually, or the way it's going to come in the box is just all together.
Oh, that's neat.
So it's a 3-in-1. So if you like statement necklaces and you like pendants, you like a little pop of color. Again, if you wear a lot of black, heather, gray, or white, this is always really sharp to have that color on there. Even looks really cute with navy too. Another cute pendant necklace is this coin necklace. You can wear it long or shorter. Again, the coins have been really fun for summer. And one more. The medallion pendant, which also is a little longer, has some lucky charms on here. It has the protective eye, it has the shamrock, it has a star and a heart, and it's rose gold. You can do this side, or you could also do just the flat side.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Now, bracelet-wise, what people have been loving from this group is our cute locket bracelets, which I showed on the live the other day. It comes in gold and silver. This bracelet right here in the blush is half off as well this month when you spend $50. And then my top 2 selling bracelets are both.
Beth, can you go back to your wrist for a second? I love that like power shell, like that shell.
Isn't that cute?
That one I love.
Yeah, let me show you a better picture of it. So beachy, right?
I know. I'm a sucker for nautical beach jewelry.
Isn't that fun? So when I saw this, I was like, I don't know. This kind of reminds me of something like I have a 10-year-old and she wears those white ones that you get off the boardwalk from the dollar store.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and it's like cheap, you know? But I'm like, well, I'll try it and see what I think. I've been wearing it every day because it's very heavy feel, like very rich.
Yeah, I love it.
Kind of a little pop of summer right on my wrist. And I have it with the cute little dotty bangle. So I've been wearing these 2 a lot. And then I wanted to layer in this one because it's our special.
Very cute.
And our top 2 selling bracelets are mixed metal, are these 2. So we have Healy bracelet that's silver and gold that you can wind on, and it looks like you're wearing multiple bracelets. And it's gonna match if you have silver earrings in, if you have a silver watch on, if you have a silver necklace, gold earrings, a gold wedding ring, whatever, it's gonna match because it's mixed metal. And then our ret cuff is silver and has a little bit of gold detail, or you could do gold with a silver detail. And
I wear almost every single day.
Yay!
Really?
Do you have the silver one or the gold one? Oh, you have the gold one. There you go.
I wore it today. It goes to everything, and I love layering it.
It literally, everybody loves it. I've sold multiple of these to people.
I think I need it in silver.
Yeah, they're like, I gave it to my sister, or I gave it to my mom, so I need to reorder it. It's a really good one.
What can you layer with it that will look good?
Everything.
Well, I'll just show you. I mean, a lot of my customers wear it by itself because it looks like it's a lot of bracelets in one. But I'm always a 3 bracelet girl. Like I like either I put my Apple Watch with my 2 bracelets, or I do 3 bracelets all together. I think that looks really sharp. Another go with
kind of mix and match like that with jewelry.
Yeah, I love that. I always try to like do different textures. So like the wrap bracelets are always really good for texture because this one's leather and it has some beads. So when you layer that in with whatever jewelry you have, it gives a whole nother element because you got this leather now in there.
Okay.
There's the blush one, and we also have this gray one right here too.
Oh.
So that's the same idea, but just it's gray with the dark.
Yeah, I like that.
My sister-in-law has that one. She loves it.
Yeah, that's a good one. I know Carrie Valentine has that too.
Yeah.
And then this is a nice little, this matches the other stone pieces, but also texture because of the stone.
Beth, does that one with the stone on it, does it spin or does it stay with the stone side up?
This one did not, I know what you're talking about. I'll show you how to hook it on. So it hooks along the top.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Yeah.
So it doesn't, it can't spin.
Okay. Yeah.
It can't get over my knuckle because you hook it at the top.
Right.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to go on too long, but I just wanted to mention a couple other quick things. Did anybody have any questions on statement earrings, studs, bracelets, and I showed a couple pendants and a couple statement.
Oh, Beth, you muted yourself.
Sorry, my dog's, I have this little white mutt who barks at its shadow. I apologize. She'll bark. She's barking at somebody walking by. Does anybody have any questions though on anything? She's barked at Courtney and Dawn 1,000 times, right guys?
The jewelry.
Whenever we have a jewelry exchange, she barks. So any other questions? Any questions on the keep bracelets? Like how you make a keep bracelet, the personalized bracelets? Did
How
anybody
can
have
I
any-
order without my husband seeing the box because it's very difficult being home.
So I just ship them to other places.
I can't even do that right now.
Pick up.
Or you could do it, I ship it to myself sometimes and have you pick it up here. I can ship it to Bobbi. Just some ideas. Oh, and I forgot to mention this pendant too, Joan. This is the mixed metal horn.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gold on the back, silver chain, and a little pendant at the bottom.
That's pretty.
Bags wise, did you guys see my video the other day with the travel bag?
Yeah.
I love that. That looks so cool.
Here.
I don't think I saw that.
Bag and yeah, this is the garment bag, and it's also a duffel bag in one. So you can open it up and actually hang your clothes in it. It's crazy. It's life-changing. And you can put it over your suitcase so it doesn't fall off when you're rolling through the airport. And you have pockets for everything. And when you unzip it all, it lays completely flat. It's like a game changer.
I need that.
I love it. This bag is also one of the half off. So the half off so far are the pink little studs, the bracelet that I showed you that was blush. And then this bag is also a half off here. This also has the slip through, has a pocket in the back. It's just smaller than the other one. And this one is just a smaller duffel than the larger garment bag.
Yeah.
And then is anybody going back to the office anytime soon? Probably not. No. I do have a fun bag that fits a laptop. If you do need a bag like that, it's got a really cute laptop insert. I don't think any of us need that right now. But what you do need is my favorite COVID bag, which is this one, because I will take it into the store and I feel like I zip it up. So I feel like my phone is protected. Everything's protected. I just put my credit card back here. I have my phone in here and my keys in here, and that has another pocket in the front. So, and it's a super cute crossbody. I'm gonna stand up so you can see it. And you can adjust the length, but.
I like that one. That's so cute.
Oh, that is cute.
Super cute crossbody. So even though like we have our mask on and we all look kind of, you know, not like ourselves, you can still have your cute little bag. And I love this. It's kind of keeping everything protected. And I also love our clutches. So we have these fun oversized clutches. And I always tell people, like, if you're a simple dresser, if you just like to wear simple stuff, classic, simple things, it's totally awesome and exciting to kind of throw in just like a crazy print or something with color. So when you go out to dinner, you go to a party eventually, we can all have this fun little crossbody that you can just throw on the table. It fits your wallet, it fits your sunglasses, it's oversized. And we also have these little D-rings, and I sell a $19 strap. So you can wear it as a crossbody, okay? Or even double the strap, and you can wear it as a purse. So there's lots of fun things that you can do with these oversized clutches too. And this one's my favorite print, but a couple of you guys voted on some other ones. So I shared all the pictures in the group if you want to take a better look. Any other bags that you guys wanted to see? We also have a backpack. We have a gym bag, Heather. We have some other camo bags.
Big bow on it. That's the one I'm hankering for.
I don't have that one.
I need to see. I'm like a pocket snob. Like if a purse
Okay, so you need more pockets.
Like I need to have outside pockets, and I need to have like good inside. Like I'm a like I literally have found purses that I must have, and I'm like, ooh, only one outside pocket, pass. Like I'm a pocket snob. So I need to find out, I need to know the pocket count on that.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'll share that on our page.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And then just to let you guys know, it's $6.95 whether you should order one thing or 100 things. If you spend $125, the shipping is free. If you spend $150, you get to pick either a free makeup palette or a free foundation. This to me is like, since I'm not a DIY person, this makeup palette has changed my life because it's like color by numbers. Like first you do the bronzer, then you do the highlighter, then you do the blush, then you put this on the inside, you put this on the outside, and this goes in the crease. Like it shows you on the back.
That's great.
And it's a $68 value. And then this is really nice because it goes on really smooth. And I've always had issues with foundation where I'll end up getting like little dry patches. And this foundation goes on really silky smooth, so it makes your skin even look better. So that's an option as well. If you're interested in our regimen, it all comes in this little box. It's like you can do a 3-step or a 5-step. I always tell people to take my beauty quiz. The 3-step is for the people who just like to wash their face and, you know, move on with their life. The 5-step has a little bit more functionality, like it has serum in there that's great for redness and wrinkles and fine lines. So you can check that out. And then last but not least, another half-off item is our Forever lipstick. So this is the hot pink that I have on that I wear a lot, and you put it on and then you forget about it. So that's kind of fun. And also the blur powder, which is great because it's just a translucent powder that's half off. And when you put it on, it doesn't go on white, but it just takes off all the shine, which is kind of nice in the summer when we're all getting a little greasy. And then here's the makeup. So you can see it. This is the one that I chose, but we could use, there's ones with more sparkle, Bobby. Lots of purpley, sparkly ones.
Look,
I did this one, which is like plain. I know. This one is the one I did, which is like the neutral. This is called like classic neutral or something, but we have all sorts of sparkle that I can share with you.
Beth,
and
you
can
make me into a classic neutral, and I'll turn you into a sparkle.
We're gonna work on it. And this is an over-the-counter product. This is our retinol product, which is like an overnight facial. It's the strongest retinol that's over the counter that you don't need a prescription for. So I love this because I do this a couple times a week, and I feel like it really does help with my overall skin. And when I started using these products about 6 months ago, I used to have a lot of redness, a lot of wrinkles, and a lot of just dry patches. So what's great about our Ever products is you can try it for 45 days, use it completely, and if you don't love it, you can return and get your money back. So it's really risk-free. It's all clean ingredients, but it has clinical results. So, I mean, we use nothing that you would never find in the European standards, which are very strict. But on top of that, even though we're using good products that are clean, sometimes when you do that, the stuff doesn't work. That's the problem. We actually have clinical, right? Like you buy the organic stuff, but then you're like, I could have just used a bar of soap because it's not working. But we have actually clinical results, and you can see this all on my website of our items that have worked, and we've been in Allure, a lot of different beauty magazines have also raved about our products too. So just wanted to mention those. And our links are on the Facebook group if you're interested in anything. We have been having so much fun. We really feel like Bobbi and I are small businesses, and you know, the way the world is working now, it's like we've got so much to offer for personal service that we could be your girls. Like if you go on Amazon or you go on Nordstrom and you feel overwhelmed, or if you obviously can't go to the nail salon, we're going to provide that personal service for you. And I think that goes a long way because if you're not 1,000% happy, the two of us are going to make it right. You know, I'm going to be calling Bobbi when I can't get these nails on. Right.
I've done personal like tutorials. And when we all can be together, like actually Becky did it for her mom the first time her mom used Color Street. She's like, I'm just going to do it for you. I'm going to walk you through it personally. Yeah. So
that's what I said to Bobbi. I said, I'm coming over and you're going to do it for me.
Yeah. Right. And I would.
I know.
And the difference sometimes when you shop online and you don't have that connection with somebody, it's kind of like you don't know what's
Yeah, one of my favorite things is like when people will say to me,
Amazon, or I used to, and I would be like, it would come like a month later and it'd be soaking wet, and I was like, I don't even know what to do with this. So at least you know you have personal service, you're getting products with good quality, and we're here to help. So if you are interested in anything, let us know if you need personal service, or our links are also there on the page. And we appreciate you guys just hanging out with us tonight. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
I don't know if I can, and also remember, if you see a style online that you really want, let me know, because I might have it in my stash, even if it's out of stock online.
You know what I want, right, Bobby?
I got you.
I don't know the name of anything.
That's all right. I got you.
All right, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, Beth.
Have a
Thank you.
great night.
Everybody. Bye.